Hi, I'm Edward Sutton. This is my YouTube channel. It is going to be a Lego channel because Lego is one of the things I enjoy most in the world. It's my favorite pastime, and some YouTubers who I like watching that are great Lego YouTubers are the B3, Duck Bricks, Brick Science, Tanner Fishies, and my favorite Lego YouTuber, Bricks by Mind. I'll link their channels down in the description, and hope they either see this video or someone shows it to them because it would be great to be recognized by them. So this is a custom mech I built. It is just a normal mech, no head, because I couldn't get that to work, but I made this cage part to it. So whatever, let's start at the legs and the feet. So here, the feet here are pretty much just square because I couldn't get out a good shaping. One cool piece that I used was a window piece to make like an arch in the foot. So whatever, it's the same thing on both legs. So now the legs here, I put a stud shooter here. There's like a couple of ingot pieces wrapped around the leg. Some grill plates. The back is just, I smoothed it out with some tiles, and same thing on both legs. So here's the waist. It could swivel. Okay. Here. And now here is the torso. The torso is probably my favorite part of the mech, even though it's a little boxy. I think I did a good job bulking it out a little bit. Here, if you could look inside, this thing comes off. It comes up. The cockpit could open. Then inside, this is a minifigure. We'll take a look at it later. So here, there's just a spot to stand the minifigure on some snot bricks and just a little interior. So here, and the back is like a little like booster pack with some exhausts. And I put a spot to hold a weapon. It is this Valkyrie sword. So here are the arms. This one's a little on the simpler side because I thought there's one spot to not make so bulky or detailed is the sword with this sword in the hand, because it should be able to move swiftly. So here, there's a kind of interesting piece. I used a shuriken holder piece because I like the way it looks. Here, standard 4 mech finger pieces on the hand. They open up. There's a clip on the inside with this sword, drill piece on the bottom for detail. Whoops, that got knocked out of place. Now here, the arm I like better is this cannon arm. So this piece I found in my collection. No clue where it's from. Maybe Bionicle Hero Factory. If you know in the comments, let me know. And more armor pieces, and then this classic cannon piece with some neon orange blaster pieces to be like a shockwave kind of thing. I don't know, I just like how this mech looks a lot. And here it has some good posability. I'll show that later. But here, how I imagine the cockpit is this comes up, and in universe, this piece, which is attached to the gate piece, would be like as a locking mechanism, like a latch. Here, so now let's move on to posability. The first pose I put it in, it's like a sort of battle stance with the cannon blasting out and the sword ready to slice, I guess, and the pilot is just controlling the mech in there. This next pose is what I call like the superhero landing pose, with the one hand in the ground in the form of the sword, which I did not flip over the hand. I just switched which way the sword was. And then he's like blasting at the enemies. I think this one's also a cool pose. and very nice. And here, if you want to see this from the back, like imagine there's an enemy over there that he's attacking. I think that's a cool pose. And with this antenna here also, like receiving data, I guess. I don't know, I just put it there because it was cool. I just remember I forgot to talk about it while I was showing you the parts of the Mech. So looking at it now, here look, it just attaches to the cage on top. There's nothing really so special about it. This last pose is a sitting down pose, and I just included it in here because I thought it was funny, and when I showed it to my brother, he audibly laughed. So why not? And here, looking at the feet, those are the window pieces again that I talked about that arch the feet. And here, this might actually be good for a tactical event. Just like maybe he's a turret now, and here you see the stud shooters more clearly. Maybe now here's an easier way to shoot them at a target, because when they're on the feet, they're facing down. So here, there's the stud shooter shot. Oh, I lost that. I'll probably get that later. But yeah. Thank you for watching my first YouTube video. If you want instructions, say in the comments, and maybe put it for free on YouTube or maybe on Rubricable. And please like, subscribe, and I hope you like the video. Thank you. Bye.